Hey everyone, welcome to Arts and Crafts with Tammy. Today I'm going to be making a card for my nieces. Now I have a Disney sheet, it's of Tinkerbell. It's all cut up right now because I've made different projects with it, but this time I thought let me make a card for them. And I want to show how you can make a card without having all the intricate things that you have to buy from, different stamping places. So let's go ahead and get started and we'll show you how it's done. Okay, first I have this card. I decided to make it a little bit longer. What I've been using is this trifold brochure paper. So it folds this way, but I end up cutting it and then I cut it this way, whatever size I want. So I just so happened to make it a little bit longer just to fit the design that I was looking for. So with that in mind, but you can use any kind of paper and fold it up. With that in mind, I actually wanted to use this color paper, so I cut it to the shape it needs. I didn't want to bore you with all the cuts, so I cut it all in advance. So I know a lot of times they'll use tape, double-sided tape. But right now I happen to have a glue stick, so I think I'm just going to use that. Actually, I'm going to move it a little bit more. All right, there we go. That fits good. I didn't put enough on the outside, so here we go. Okay. Then, I know this is gonna seem like it defeats the purpose, but this is part of that brochure, the trifold. I actually cut it so I can frame it here, because that's too dark to have the whole thing. So I thought, let me lighten it up a little bit. So here we go. Oops. I want to get it as centered as possible. Okay, now I'm going to show you what my idea was. I actually cut this. I thought I'd put it here and this here. However, thought it needed a little something. Thought it'd be cute to put this. So I'm going to put that first, about here, I believe. Then put this, it just gives it a little something. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna cut it later. There we go. You don't want to put too much glue on here because then it starts to pucker up. Thankfully this is thicker paper, so it's not as bad. Boy, I keep messing this one up. There we go. And now glue this. Right about here. Actually, I want to move it a little bit more because this one's a little bit longer. So I want white showing on both ends. There we go. And I thought it would be fun. I had this in one of my Michael's hauls. I don't know if you saw it. It was a whole huge bag full of stuff for $5. And throughout my projects, I've been using little bits here and there. I keep forgetting to mention it because I had mentioned that I was going to use them from before. But I forgot to mention every time I did use them. So here's one of the times. So I figured I'm just gonna take this here Ah, sticking to me. And I thought it'd be kind of fun to put it kind of where some of these are. Maybe put a couple more here. I'll make this one a little bit. There we go. Okay, now we're just gonna cut. Sorry about that, needed to grab my scissors. Just gonna cut this. And there we go. Super cute. And then I'll just stamp on the inside. I'm gonna grab my stamps and I'll be right back. Okay, I brought these. I was debating which one I wanted to do. Have a good day, you're in my thoughts. I like the size of you're in my thoughts, which they are all the time. But I wanted to do the you make me smile. They definitely make me smile every day. They're wonderful girls. So I'm gonna go ahead and use that one just because it's a little more sentimental to me. So I went ahead and put it on here. And let's see. I'm gonna actually do a practice one, make sure. All right, let me move this out of the way. Okay, just did a practice one to make sure. I figured I want to do it up here a little bit. Gives me a little bit of room. There we go. Wish it was a tiny bit darker, but I don't know if I'm going to mess it up if I try it again, so I'm not going to even mess with that. And now I thought to add to the theme with a little twinkle, I'll put a few of these here. Something like that. Move this one a little bit. I'm moving them all. Just something different. Yeah, there we go. All right, and then just write a little something here. I might frame it. I'm gonna decide on that. And but this is it. Very simple but cute. I hope they love it, and I hope you do too. Okay, I'm back. Actually, the more I looked at it, the more I realized I need to put something in here. So I grabbed this and I found this butterfly, and I thought, how would that look in here? It's not bad. It's cute. It kind of goes with this. But I was wondering if I want to try something else. So let's give this a try. I'm going to use this paper punch. It's a butterfly. And I wanted to put 3 layers to this butterfly. One of them is foil. Now, it doesn't always work. As you can see, I've tried a few times with this foil. There we go, slide it out. very sensitive, but I've got it. Then I have the petal paper. I actually have 2 shades of purple. Here they are. As you can see, I've already tried cutting some, but I figured let me do this. Again, this is sensitive paper too, so you kind of have to work with it. It doesn't always cut really easy, but it's easy to tear off. There we go. Might fix that a tiny bit here. And let's do the darker purple. Yeah, this one's gonna give me a harder time. I'm just gonna rip it out here. I'll deal with that later. It's here. So you could, you know, maybe I'll grab scissors this way I don't rip it too badly. Most of it cuts out, it's just, it tends to be a little sensitive. All right. I'm just gonna, it's a little too edgy there. And not all of them pop out completely, the little inside holes, so. Okay, so I want the silver to be at the bottom, and I'm going to put just in the middle a little bit of glue from the glue stick. Then I'm gonna round this out a little bit. That's one thing, see, not all of them pop out. There we go. Now I'm gonna stick it in there. I want it to be able to lift from this. I know it'll get squashed in the card, but at least it has the potential of lifting when they get it. This way it has a little dimension to it. So I thought it'd be kind of fun to put this here. And I made a second one. And I actually did the silver, then the purple. Oops, I bent it. So I can kind of do this with it. I thought that would be kind of cute. I can either do that or I keep bending this one. And I have to re-glue it. You can see how sensitive they are. Let me re-glue this one. Or I could do one down here and one up here. I might do that so it doesn't crowd the words so much. Yeah, because if I do it here and here, it's a little too much. So, oops, I will do it down here. So let's flip these around. Again, just in the middle. Foil, be careful, it does rip easy, but it's at the bottom, so it's just more of a like a little accent. This might, let me move it a tiny bit, there we go. That way this can still fold. There you go. So I'm gonna send that to them in a couple days and see what they think. All right, I hope you enjoyed it. All right, so here it is, final project. And I like these little rhinestones. Gives it a little extra bling bling. And then the inside, same thing. So I think it's simple, it's cute, it can be something that you can do at home. You don't have to have the special tools. The only thing I did use was this paper punch, which you don't have to. Technically, if you just had this, you can do this, the front easily, and then the inside, you didn't have to put that. You can, in fact, cut some of these things out, cut the flower out. That would have worked good too. I hope this gives you ideas and inspiration, and I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to get more ideas, subscribe and hit the notification button, and I'll see you next Wednesday. In the meantime, happy crafting!